It's a show. It's a podcast show. Welcome to the Julie Cross Podcast Show. Empowering, energising and entertaining. Hello, welcome to the Julie Cross Podcast Show. I thought I would do a book review for you today. Over the holidays, I read a lot of books. As many of you know, I have this philosophy that your income will not exceed your personal development. And Jim Rohn, a wonderful American speaker and author who passed away a few years ago, he was one of my favourites to listen to back in my early years of discovering the journey of personal development. He always said that one of the greatest things you can do is have a great library, and I have a great library of books. And this one actually a friend lent to me just recently, and it's in the shops at the moment and quite topical. It is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. You love it, don't you? Mark Manson is the author, and I think that we'd all love to enter that space of being a little more flowing with our life and not getting caught up on the small stuff. So I just wanted to share with you, I'm so in tune with what he writes, and he's got a wonderful way of writing that is so easy to read and so relatable. So just looking at the back with how he introduces us to the book. For decades, we've been told that positive thinking is the key to a happy, rich life. Drawing on an academic research and the life experience that comes from breaking the rules, Mark Manson is ready to explode that myth. The key to a good life, according to Manson, is the understanding that sometimes shit is fucked up and we have to live with it. And isn't that the truth? So I just want to share a little bit, an actual excerpt from the book as well with you. This is from... it's on page 85, but I don't even need to tell you that. You can go and get the book and read it. But I just think that this is a great little capture to give you a bit of an overview of what it talks about and something that we can all relate to. In the long run, completing a marathon makes us happier than eating a chocolate cake. Raising a child makes us happier than beating a video game. Starting a small business with friends while struggling to make ends meet makes us happier than buying a new computer. These activities are stressful, arduous, and often unpleasant. They also require withstanding problem after problem. Yet they are some of the most meaningful moments and joyous things we'll ever do. They involve pain, struggle, even anger and despair. Yet once they're accomplished, we'll look back and get all misty-eyed telling our grandkids about them. As Freud once said, one day in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. This is why these values, pleasure, material success, always being right, staying positive, are poor ideals for a person's life. Some of the greatest moments of one's life are not pleasant. They're not successful, not known, and not positive. The point is to nail down some good values and metrics, and pleasure and success will naturally emerge as a result. These things are side effects of good values. By themselves, they are empty highs. And so he goes on to challenge us in our thinking about that and really challenge the positive thinking movement. And, you know, I am a positive thinker, and he addresses that as well. But I think it's this denial of struggle, denial of pain, and that suddenly if you're struggling and you're in pain and life is tough, that somehow we think we're not doing it right or that we're failing. And so he really, in a really down-to-earth way, with the way he converses with us, dispels those myths and assures you that that is all part of life and the journey, and that we should worry less about all of that stuff and let it go. So it's a great read. He's got a great fresh way of engaging with his audience in his writing style, and I think you'll love it. And if you love that, you'll love my book, or if you love my book, you'll love this book. So did you hear I had a book? Julie Cross has got a book. I don't know just who she thinks she is, but that is the title of the book, and you can find that on my website as well if you're getting your book reading thing going on. Thank you so much. Enjoy the read. Enjoy the read. If you'd like to attend one of my public shows or book me to speak at your next conference, please visit juliecross.com.au.